If I had called and said, hi, I really want to do this, what would you have said?
I don't know. And I may have been like, my usual personality, because I don't really care about stuff like that, was to be like, oh my God, do it. Take the money and run. But because it was my wedding, it really wasn't business for me. It was such a special day. I feel like it takes away from the specialness.
Scuttlebutt has it that Courtney Kardashian is ready to fan off and do her own thing, and we cannot be happier for her. Of course, if it's true, this is a move that many of us have seen coming from afar. And while it's easy for some of us to sit back and say, well, she should have done that a long time ago, as long as she got there, it does not matter how long it took her, right? Who could condemn her? She worked really hard to get her Dolce & Gabbana marriage collab for 5 times. And I do not watch what they say. Kris and Kim sabotaged that behind Kourtney's reverse. The whole thing was beyond shade, just legally copying my marriage. Like everything that I did was like pulling references from the 90s. Kourtney and her hairstylist put in the work going through D&G's libraries and coming up with this gorgeous 90s style mini dress. But Kim stole that occasion from her, and their mama, Kris, helped. From my marriage, with aesthetics that we so precisely curated, and also putting it into the fashion show. Dolce & Gabbana have a part to play in this swindling too. Kim Kardashian is more notorious in Italy, so they saw the opportunity to make further profit, and they jumped on it. Kim and Kris say that the deal was strictly business and that it was not anything personal. However, I really want to do this. If I had called and said hi, what would you have said? I do not know, and I may have been like my usual self because I do not really care about stuff like that. My initial reaction would have been like, oh my God, do it, take the profit and run. But because it was my marriage, it really was not just business for me. It was such a special day. I feel like it takes away from the specialness. But Courtney is their blood, and it's messed up that they did her that way. The thing that many people do not realize is that their mama, Kris Jenner, played a major role in this business deal treason. As the so-called momager of the girls, she manages all of their business dealings, which means she had her hand in the pie of these deals. And she threw Courtney under the bus and did not tell her about Kim's deal until after it was formally finalized. Under any other circumstances, Courtney would be within her rights to sue for things like theft of intellectual property and breach of contract. But both her mama, director, and family were involved with her getting fully squinched over, which makes it all the messier. That says a lot right there. However, hey, I feel like you guys used my marriage as a business deal and kind of really squinched me over. If Courtney came to them and said, and they were just like, oh, well, I did not know I needed authorization to do business at your marriage and screw you over. Also, that is insane. We would be pissed too, actually. It's a good thing that Courtney's eyes are opened a bit, because there is surely a limit to her success with Kris at the helm. The harsh reality is that she's holding her back from her full potential. The biggest and stylish deals will always be given to Kim, which is entirely unfair. There is some definite favoritism in the family, and now it seems like Khloe is starting to reap the benefits of it too. So all Courtney could conceivably hope for is the scraps and leftovers that her sisters do not get. So Courtney did a thing that pissed her mama and sisters off. Her pregnancy announcement was inferred by the Kardashians. See, Courtney is married to Travis Barker from the band Blink-182. And for backstory in their All the Small Things music video, there are a lot of shots of fans holding signs that say things like, I want you that way, baby, and blink me. Also, Travis is depicted kissing and rolling around with a woman on the sand, who later comes to another Blink music hill, holding up a sign that says Travis Unpregnant. And that's what Courtney recreated as her pregnancy announcement. However, Courtney and Travis have had a really hard time getting pregnant. If you did not know, she told her IVF journey on the show. She said, Travis and I want to have a baby. But the treatments really messed with her, and they ultimately decided to stop, with her saying, I would love a baby more than anything, but I just really believe in what God has in store for us. If that is a baby, then I believe that it'll be. So this announcement was absolutely the most wholesome, heartwarming thing ever. But the Kardashians noticeably did not come out in force to congratulate her. The most she got was Kim reposting her video with the caption, "Congrats, we are having a Kravis baby," and Kendall liked Kourtney's video. It's suspected that since the family always makes such a big deal of celebrating each other for various things online, they found out about Kourtney's pregnancy with this video just as the rest of us did, and they were upset that she did not do the reveal on the show. One fan pointed out, "You know something's really out because Kris hasn't posted about it, but within the last 2 hours has posted about Kylie Cosmetics." And another said, "It does feel so weird given their history of always opening and participating in everything." Similar strange vibes with Kourtney and the rest of the family. Kris did ultimately come out and post about it 2 days later, but his fans pointed out that the whole thing was weird. This move by Kourtney is being called very un-Kardashian, but that is exactly what she was going for. She's sick of all the drama and nonsense she has to put up with from her family, and she's ready to go her own way, according to a source. The drama and pressure have been building for a while. Kim and Kourt just do not get along right now, and Kourt is finding it too much hard work. She really resents being dictated to by Kim, and also thinks the show is so dull. She's done, and the pregnancy and soon-to-be baby are her perfect reasons to bow out. The US Sun claims that Kourtney wants to break out on her own, focusing on her Poosh and Lemmy brands. And there are indeed rumors that she and Travis have been working on a reality show of their own that focuses on their parenthood lives. Courtney Kardashian quitting the Kardashians reality show. New reports suggest that Kourtney wants to move away from her family reality series and produce a spin-off series with her hubby Travis Barker and their family. She feels that she has learned everything she conceivably can from Kris Jenner and the reality show. They also suggest that Kourtney has grown tired of fighting with her family Kim and wants to concentrate on creating her own empire, away from her siblings. Kourtney started drifting away from the Kardashians since she got with Travis in 2021, and it's not just because she lost touch with them or something. They started mocking her relationship and how cute she and Travis are. They even tried to recreate her relationship by getting Kim together with Pete Davidson, which was an epic fail. And listen to how Kim talks about Kourtney then. She got so frenetic. She said, "You're trying to copy me," but she always tries to detest on the side. She's such a hater. And that is what she said in a public business meeting that was being recorded. So who knows how much worse it is in private. There was also the whole Christmas Prince shoot debacle. Kourtney was telling Kim she was leaving at a specific time to spend time with her kids, and it really irked Kim, and she told Kourtney to just leave because no one wanted her there. I need Kourtney to not be so *ing annoying with a stick up her acting like she runs this * because she doesn't. She's the least interesting to look at Kourtney. Heard Kim say that, and understandably left in tears. And when Khloe called to talk to her, she wound up on the phone with Kim and said, "You are a very distraught and evil human being. I do not agree with who you are as a person. We've a disgusting family. I am ashamed to be related to people like that." Kim later said that she did not really say what she meant there. "I said least interesting, but what I meant was she's the most boring." Like she really allowed that calling someone boring was less insulting. Kim is always making these little jabs at Kourtney. Watch this feel like our brand is known for being sexy, and there is nothing sexy about me. Kourtney does not really bring the sexy, I am not gonna lie. And she apparently grounded that opinion on the fact that she says the men in her life did not want to sleep with Kourtney. That is beyond weird on several occasions. Who asks their men if they want to hook up with their family? But Kim Kardashian supposedly? Let's compare the two since that is what Kim wants to do. Kourtney brings a subtle type of sexy to the table. She's not out there and vulgar with it, which is what Kim's idea of sexy is. Kourtney is very much more down to earth and gives off the girl next door energy. And the fact that she's such a strong woman and great mama who is family focused is a type of attractiveness unto itself. Kim trying to spin the narrative that Kourtney is not sexy and does not live up to the family's character and pull her weight in the family just because she does not meet Kim's idea of what sexy is just crazy. And it probably comes from a place of insecurity. You can tell that Kourtney feels a different type of way now that she's with Travis, and that type of confidence itself is hot. After season 18 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney said this about the show in an interview. "I was feeling unfulfilled, and it became a poisonous terrain for me to continue to have it enthrall as much of my life as it was." And you can really see that if she has a family saying similar nasty things about her and a mama that is helping to squinch her out of business deals.